Hello guys, and welcome to our channel. Today we'll be discussing the best regulator in the world in our point of view. If you're looking to buy the best regulator, we hope that our video helps you finding the best regulator you can find. Our choice was based on so many factors. We've looked into multiple brands and we've looked into the options or the sub-options that are available per brand, and we finalized our decision on the following regulator, and here are the reasons why. And our pick was the Maris Epic 82X. Epic 82X is currently the deepest regulator in the world with the proven technology of 400 meters. That's done at the Norwegian Army test facility. And it is also the only regulator in the world that has the 200 meter CE certifications. So that makes it unlimitedly or undisputedly the best regulator in regards of performance. Now let's discuss the sub-reasons of why this regulator is performing that much or that well. That this regulator is the only regulator in the world that's sold currently with a turret design and a diaphragm as well. So it's the only diaphragm pivoting regulator or first stage in the world. Now, it also comes with an additional bonus that the diaphragm opening is 0.38 millimeters, which is considered also the largest diaphragm opening in the world. Other regulators or competitors can only reach, I think, 32 or 33.33 or 0.32 millimeters, and that is a significant difference in the air delivery of the first stage. So that makes the first stage very good at delivering the air. Now, the second thing that we'd like to discuss, which is the dynamic flow control. The air flows into the chambers of which the air flows into this first stage is very dynamically designed and very, very fine-tuned to make sure that this regulator or the air that's passing through the first stage doesn't get scrambled or doesn't get any vortices within the first stage. That means also it operates silently without any squeezing underwater if in high demand situations. Now also the first stage is all metal and it's also PVD covered. The PVD covering or the final finishing of the first stage makes it a really good first stage. Also, the OPD that we see here means the optimum pivot design. That means that the high pressure ports in the regulator are pivoted. They are not straight as usual regulators are. And the reasons for that is that you will be able to install the first stage either right side up as everyone does like this, or even if you put it this way, also the high pressure port will always be at the bottom. So the high pressure port is always oriented the right way. The first stage has 2 high pressure ports and 4 low pressure ports as well, and it has the interesting AST feature, which is the auto sealing technology that makes the regulator's first stage waterproof. So in case you're washing the regulator and you forgot to seal the cap, the AST will kick in and water will not be allowed entry to the first stage. That means you will not be ruining the pathways and passages of the first stage. Now to discuss the second part, which is the octopus or the second stage. The Epic Octopus or second stage is built over the fusion technology or over the fusion second stage. Now we find few main differences over here. The first one being that the shape of the VAD system is different. The bypass shape is different. They've fine-tuned the bypass and they've studied how the air flows and they've adjusted that to make sure that it is performing better than the previous version. Also, some divers had some issues with the work of breathing of the regulator, as this octopus has a very, very low work of breathing. That means that it almost has no resistance for your breath, so you don't feel any resistance. As soon as you open your airways, the air starts flowing to your lungs. So some divers used to have some problems with that, and they want to feel some resistance. Maris added the adjustment knob, which is a very first that Maris does in about 30 years or so. So now with this additional adjustment knob, you can adjust how the air flows and by the VAD or VAD+, plus you can reduce the airflow to your liking by adjusting through the knob. It also has the Maris famous mesh design, of which prevents the free flowing of the regulator in cases of high current diving. It's also an all metal technology second stage. That means that the metal construction of the second stage prevents it from freezing. This regulator can operate at temperatures of down to 4 degrees Celsius, and you will not find any problems with the freezing of the second stage. That's because of the metal exchanges the temperature with the surrounding water, and means that it prevents any freezing from happening. Okay, thank you for watching our video. We hope that our pick was helpful to you, and we hope that the reasons that we've mentioned for why this regulator is considered the best in the world currently today in 2019 are enough reasons for you to make a helpful or to make an informed decision on your purchase. See you again in the next video, and don't forget to like and comment on our video.